Yeah.
You're now live. There we go.
There we go. Before I just took a silly picture, right?
But we're not live, and you do realise
That's
that.
all right.
Okay.
Go live.
Hello.
There we go. Hi there.
Hello.
How are you today? I'm trying to balance my phone. There we go.
We've been trying some various things, some filters, but I'm not sure they've worked.
Hi, Gerald. We tried a filter. It looked ridiculous. We had to turn it off.
Do that teenagers, but not in a good way.
Pretending to be teenagers.
I hope you've got a chin-chin, because otherwise we'll be just doing it on our own.
Can I tell you, the first chin-chin is for Emily,
Chin-chin.
the best account manager in
Yes,
the world.
Emily.
And it's her birthday today, but we're not with her, so we're thinking of her.
We're not with
chin-chin.
anyone.
Not with any. We're with you. We're with
Yeah,
you.
we're with you.
Love being
Exactly
with you.
right. Yes.
Do you know? It's when we're with you once a week. We do our lives. I put on a bit of makeup. I comb my hair.
Yes.
I put on a nice dress that's ironed, and it's
Ironed? Blimey.
It's ironed.
Luxury.
It's a luxury. Happy birthday to
To
Shlendra.
you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shlendra. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Shlendra.
Hip hip hooray. 3 things I love about Shlendra.
Oh, blimey. 3?
Yeah.
I can manage-
Loyalty,
Okay.
wit,
Yep, hair.
kindness.
Hair. I'm going to go with hair. Good
Okay,
hair.
hair. Hello, Dr. Matthews.
Hey, Dr. Thank you so much, Dr.
Happy
Matthews, for
Saturday.
your live the other day.
Oh, it was amazing,
It was
Dr.
really
Matthews.
good. Thank you so much. I think
Yeah.
people really enjoyed it. That was excellent.
I could talk to you every week, Dr. Matthews, live. Now, Bittu, you're going to look on your phone for messages,
Oh,
right?
yes,
Because
I
I
am.
can't read
I
that
can read
far.
all of them from here. So,
Hello,
Doctor-
beauty.
Hello, happy couple, Doctor. Yes, that's very sweet. I can't put it on my
Oh,
phone.
we only pretend to be a happy couple.
Don't say that.
No, we are quite a I mean,
As couples
you know,
go.
I watched the Michelle Obama Netflix documentary, and she said if you're happy 20% of the time in your marriage,
What?
you've done really well. And I thought,
That's quite a low bar.
that's quite a low bar, but
And she's married to Obama, right?
I know, seriously,
So
what
I
hope
bet
is
she's
there for
happy
her?
more than 25%, sorry.
She said if you're in marriage, if you're happy 20% of the time, you've done well.
I suspect if in life, generally, you're happy 20% of the time.
You've done well. That's not right.
No,
We
yeah.
need to talk to her. That's
I
not
know.
right.
Maybe there's things we don't know about their marriage. Ooh.
There's things
You
we
heard
don't know
it here
about.
first.
There's things we don't know about any marriage, frankly.
That's true.
So
That is true.
this is the facade that people.
Needy, you started very dark. You started in a very dark place.
Okay, should we pick up the tempo?
Yeah.
So what do we want to talk about today? We want to talk about how grateful we are for the week and the brilliant lives we had.
Yes.
Ambrina was on talking about intermittent fasting, and you know what? She changed my perspective, because from that moment I stopped putting almond milk in my coffee. Oh, you got to turn your volume up.
You carry on.
I stopped putting almond milk in my coffee, and I stopped putting coconut sugar in.
Yes.
Because that's what I have in the morning.
Because if it's good for you,
Yeah.
you should just have it, right? But the fact is, less is often more, right? So we all need to be consuming less, whether it's almond milk or anything else or coconut sugar. If you can avoid having it, just don't have it at all.
Well, she said the intermittent fasting doesn't count if you put
Yes.
coconut
Okay.
sugar, and I should know that, but it spikes your blood sugar
It's a clue in the
level.
word sugar. It's still sugar.
I know, it's true. So anyway, since she came on Monday, I haven't had sugar. This is my first bit of sugar, and I do practice the 80-20 rule. So
What's that? Having 20 biscuits?
80% of the time having sugar, 20% not. No, I'm only joking. It's the other way around. So
That doesn't sound
I
right.
feel good. I feel really good and not hungry. It's great.
Yeah.
So we had Ambrina on. She was brilliant.
Yes. We had some great lives this week, as you said.
We had some great lives. We had
Was Dr. Matthew this week?
Gillian Lavender yesterday.
So just
talking meditation. Dr. Matthews was the week before.
Oh, okay.
But his live is still etched in our mind, because it was really good, wasn't it?
Yeah, they were all been excellent.
So
just big up to Ambrina. Her is a beauty passionista.
yeah, beauty passionista, and you did your breathing.
I did,
which
yes.
was really good.
So by
with me saying in the background,
despite popular
"Work it, darling, work it." Yeah.
God, that was terrible.
Yeah.
Despite popular requests not to do anything, I said no. I'm going to do something. So we did. We started our Pranayama routine this week. So we did a tutorial last Friday, I think it was, which covered
Thursday, old man. Tuesday, old man.
Okay, it doesn't matter, right?
No.
It's all on the internet. It's all live all the time.
Yeah,
It's always there for
yeah.
eternity.
And who knows what day of the week it is anymore.
Who knows what day of the week it is?
Gayatri Mantra. Did you enjoy the Gayatri Mantra, Dr. Matthews?
Yes. I hope so.
I hope so.
The thing is, there's a time delay between that one and that one. It's really confusing me, so I'm going to put that one away, actually.
But this is where I can read things.
Yeah, well, I can read things off there.
Oh,
so.
fine.
Okay. So, yes, so we did the pranayam. So we did the introduction to pranayam. Good. Well, in fact, Nadi Shadan, which is the form of pranayam we're currently doing. And we're going to be doing that every Tuesday and Thursday. At 8:30 in the morning, just so hopefully you'll incorporate it as part of your routine on those days. You can do it every day, obviously, but I think it's nice once in a while just to touch in with other people who are doing the same thing, so you can then watch your routine. You can watch the pace at which you're doing it, and I'm hoping that if you touch base with us on Tuesdays and Thursday, you will just reset your own routine really when it comes to pranayam. And I think at the moment with the strange new normal in which we find ourselves, having any kind of breath work is really, really important. It helps you to just protect yourself from things that are coming in around you. So we had the pranayam this week. Yeah, that's right. So we had Dr. Matthew the previous week. We had Brina. Yes, they were a really nice one. Yes,
Gillian Lavender.
Yeah.
Meditation, which
we were really lucky to get her.
And Gillian was kind enough to say if there are any teachers that are listening in, please get in touch with her, because not teachers, well, teachers as well, but nurses and doctors, because she would love to give free meditation or techniques rather, to doctors and nurses, which was
that was a big thing
thing
this week, is that we are so in the, I mean, not us necessarily so much, but the essential workers are so in it at the moment. They're just fighting and fighting and fighting and bang, 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 that it's only going to impact them when they have some downtime. And there's a big concern about PTSD, post-traumatic
stress
disorder. So I think that's really apposite at the moment.
Bittu, you are looking more and more like an Indian Don Johnson.
I think you're showing your age there. Many people who are...
I called him the Bee Gees this morning.
Yeah, I've had a big bouffant hair this morning. But yes, Don Johnson. Well, I'll take that, I think.
Yeah, it's fine. Don Johnson's all right.
I'll take that.
What does he look like now, though, I wonder?
He looks all right, actually.
Does he?
I think so,
Because some of the people look a bit scary now, don't they?
Only ones who've had too much work done.
True.
But
the good thing is a lot of people now can't have work done because they are in their homes. And it is a good thing, because they might start to really love their faces. They might. And Gerald was showing us Mama Point massage. Yes. Right? And if you do that using our dome, you might find, actually, I look pretty good. And all I need is a good... Hi, Doris. All I need is a good... Inga? Oh, it's not Inga, sorry.
Leave it with me.
All I need is a good diet. Activate the Mama Point.
And sleep.
And
hydration.
Be nice to your wife. And
I think you put that
happy wife, happy life.
That's true. So who else we had? We had
that's it, I think.
So actually, we've got a good week coming up. We had yoga last Sunday. Don't forget.
We've got yoga tomorrow as well.
Last Sunday,
the yoga is amazing.
Yeah. Last Sunday it was yoga with.
I love the dome.
So good for TMJ.
TMJ, darling. What's TMJ?
As well, I love the dome. Good for TMJ.
Ranveer Singh looks like you. I like Ranveer Singh. Is he the chef, or am I...
Chef? He's an actor.
Which one's Ranveer Singh?
God, don't show your...
Oh, is he an actor?
I think so.
Okay, well, that sounds all right. Oh, I like God, I really fancy Ranveer Singh. Is he the one married to, the beautiful model?
Oh, they're all married to beautiful models.
Yes, I love Have I got my very own Ranveer Singh? You just made my day. Thank you. Yeah, I know who you mean. So before we waffle too long, I'm going to read you a passage because...
Hold on. We haven't finished with the words yet.
Sorry, you want to know about Ranveer Singh as well.
Yeah.
You want to know how much you like Ranveer Singh.
Let's go 1 to 10. No.
Oh, on his T-shirt. What's on your T-shirt?
I'm not going to say. I'll
It's
say it at the very end.
Flying Bunny?
No. I'm not going to say.
He'll tell you at the end.
If you're cool, you'll know who this is.
If you're cool or pretending to be 18.
Not even 18, 8.
8, yeah. Bittu relates to the 8-year-olds.
Yes. So. I will tell you at the end who this is.
Oh, I wish I could read things clearly.
Well, darling, just chat, okay?
Okay, but I don't like ignoring people.
Jaw tension, clenching and grinding of the teeth. Oh, is that what it is?
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
that is brilliant for that.
Well, again, that's quite apposite because a lot of people are having strange dreams. Can you listen to me?
No, but Dr. Matthews is saying so. Oh, look, joint.
Yes, that's right. I was just saying that.
Yeah.
So at the moment, with a lot of people are having very strange dreams at the moment.
Are they?
Apparently so. Part of the whole coronavirus, this whole lockdown thing, is people having very strange dreams. And with that comes with teeth grinding and tension of the jaw overnight.
Are people having similar dreams?
I don't know about that actually, but I know people having quite strange dreams, and I think that's a good point. We should look into that.
We should find out.
But I just read that people having very strange dreams at the moment. The other thing, good thing I read at the moment was that in Japan, right? I mean, Japan is known for its culture of very hard work. People working very long hours, and students committing suicide because there's so much stress with exams and so on. Their suicide rate has gone really down.
How wonderful!
Because they've had lockdown, they can't go to work, they can't compete, kids can't go to school. There's less competitiveness. That has been, the whole thing is terrible. But there are certain green shoots. In London now we're getting more cycle lanes and more closed streets close to traffic and stuff. That's been amazing. Yeah,
I drove yesterday, but there were lots of drivers and lots of cyclists, and it was quite. They seem to manage to navigate it in India, but here it's quite frightening, actually.
What's that?
Just how many cars and cyclists were out on the road sharing the same space. But that will change, won't it?
Well, you mean change what? You mean
when there's proper lanes, where it seems so...
Yes, so in Park Lane, for example, they've closed the whole section of that to cyclists.
So can I read you something, guys, that I really, really liked? And my God,
it's a
tall order. It's a tall order. It's from this book.
Vedanta Treatise.
Vedanta Treatise.
Treatise?
Treatise.
Shilendra will correct us. He's all
what
about
is it?
Correct.
Treatise or treatise?
How do you pronounce that? I don't know how you do pronunciation.
Right, so I'm going to tell you with my glasses on.
Okay.
To attain God realization, a devotee must qualify himself with sterling qualities. The Bhagavad Gita, in its 12th chapter, verse 13 to 20, enumerates 35 divine qualities.
Let's not do all of them.
That constitutes a true devotee. Here is a brief statement. Oh my God, it's going to take me 7 lifetimes to do this. So, hates no one.
Okay.
I can tick that box.
Yeah.
Hates no. I don't hate anyone.
That's true. How about hate
friendly? Yep, I'm friendly. Compassionate?
Yeah.
Not possessive? Yeah. So far, so good. Free from egoism? No.
That's a difficult one.
Balanced in pleasure and pain? How many can you guys relate to? Forgiving? Yeah, I'm forgiving.
In the true sense of the word. Okay.
I'm forgiving. You're forgiving.
Yeah, I mean, there's when you forgive, does it mean to forget as well, or just to forgive?
I think you should forgive, but not necessarily forget, because then you're a Dumbo, aren't you? You can't forget, because somebody tries to kill you, let's say, that's extreme.
You always go to the extreme one. This cuts you up on a while you're in your car or something.
No, but that's just a stranger, right? But if somebody does something bad to you, you can't forget, because you don't want to be bitten again, but you can forgive them, right? So forgive.
Oh, here we are. Treatise.
Thank you. Ever content. Nope, haven't mastered that one. Uniting with the self.
What does that mean, uniting with the self?
There's no, listen, don't you get it by doing this?
We have a friend who always tries to really convey to us quite elaborate and quite complicated notions, and he doesn't have the vocabulary. He has a great vocabulary. He doesn't have the vocabulary to convey them, so he uses lots of hand signals, and one of his main ones is this. And we say, don't just do that, tell us what you mean. And
don't you understand when I do this? You do. You're at one with your higher self, right?
I think okay, I'm not sure.
Yeah, uniting with the self. All parts of you lead to the same destination. All parts of you think and feel alike. I think.
Yeah, but when you say uniting with the self, right? That seems quite a big order. I mean, it seems that
that's what you do when you meditate.
Do you know?
Self-controlled, not when there's a chocolate biscuit in the house.
No, I can't sleep with this chocolate in the house.
Firm conviction, yes, you have that.
Yeah. Just be careful that you don't become rigid.
Mind and intellect dedicated to self. Yep, trying.
These are biggies, man.
Who does not agitate the world.
Yep.
You don't agitate the world.
Yes, don't be a Twitter troll.
Yeah. Do I agitate the world?
No, I don't think you do.
I hope not. One woman, she did leave a message on these Insta Live saying, oh God, let the man speak. So I think I agitated her.
That was my mum from beyond the grave.
Right, so does not agitate the world. Who is not agitated by the world?
You are very agitated.
I am. Loud noises.
A hum. The air conditioning. The extractor fan in the bathroom.
I've got a long way to go. Free from joy, envy, fear, anxiety. No, not
These are biggies, man. I think...
Free from want, pure dexterous, unconcerned, untroubled, not arrogate.
You should really read these before you come to the lives with them. Because really...
Neither rejoice, hates, grieves, or desires. Neither rejoices, hates, grieves, or desires. Actually, I'd say I would generally getting better at that.
If it's 35 and each 35 is broken into 4, that's like hundreds.
But this is what we're all striving for, right?
I don't know, are we?
Yeah, I am. You've already got a lot of them. Some Ayurvedic astrologer told me that I earned you in this life.
Oh, wow.
It was my karma to be married to a good man.
Well, you know what they say, the very rude saying, a good man is hard to find.
A hard man is good. Oh, Dr. Matthews, close your ears now. So then, as we were saying, right, balanced in pleasant or unpleasant happenings, alike to friend and foe, heat, cold, joy, sorrow, free from attachment.
She's still reading these things out. I think
equal in praise, silent, content with anything, free from possessions, firm-minded, regard self as supreme. It's a lot, right? It's a lot. But we can strive, right? We can strive.
Okay, strive for what, though?
Strive for...
What did you say it said in the book?
No, because I would love to be like that.
Really, would you?
Yes, I would. It would be a really
beautiful
life.
What if being like that makes you unhappy?
It wouldn't make me... It's not possible for that to make me unhappy.
You think?
Being free from envy, being not being angry.
This is from Shweta Kapoor. Lovely. Hello, Shweta.
Hello, Shweta.
I love that
nice name.
Shweta's a lovely
We
name.
like that name.
Yeah, we do. Love listening to you guys. So calming. You guys have such chemistry. Oh, that's very sweet. Blimey.
Thank you, Shweta.
She should have been here half an hour ago.
Of course I'd like to be like that.
I think that the key to life is to be happy.
That would make me happy.
Really?
Yes, because I am happy, but I'm happy some of the time.
Sure.
Right?
But this is the thing, right?
Yeah.
You can only ever be happy some of the time. You can't be happy all the time.
But that's what that book is saying.
No,
it is. It's saying the same in happiness as in sadness.
Yes, exactly right.
But that's a good thing. I don't want to be happy all the time.
But surely
But I do want to feel the same.
Then take drugs. Take antidepressants. They'll make you feel the same all the time.
I don't want antidepressants.
Well, that's what they do, right? I mean, it's surely.
I am funny. I'm always funny, not just today, my darling.
I say funny looking.
Not funny ha-ha. You don't mean funny ha-ha,
funny
do
looking.
you? Not funny looking.
Anyway, so it's nice in life to have moments of euphoria where you are
of
blissful,
course.
right?
But you realise that, okay, that was a nice moment.
Yes.
I don't mind if the next moment's a bit more
But
tedious.
surely these are all in juxtaposition to moments of less happiness.
Nina! No, I know.
Equanimity, that's a good word.
You can't know.
That's a really good
word. Equanimity.
Yes,
yeah.
exactly.
Remind
right.
me what it means again.
It looks like a horse.
No, that's equine. Remind me what it means again. Equanimity.
Well, from equal, right? So you kind of treat, the famous poem by, again, Shlenda will tell me, the chap, right?
He's probably gone by now. His birthday. He's probably out drinking.
Yeah, that's true. Well, no one's out drinking.
No.
Everyone's at home drinking.
Everyone's at home drinking.
The guy who wrote the Mowgli book, Jungle Book. Okay.
I must read that.
Treat the success and failure. Treat the two imposters the same.
Yeah.
The happiness and despair.
Yes.
They are both imposters. Treat them equally. Equanimity is that.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what that book is saying.
Among many other things.
Yeah, but that's what we're striving for. If we could do all of that, we would treat them the same.
But I think we are only human. It's nice to have euphoria.
Yeah, we'd still have euphoria.
Would we though?
We'd say we'd be present for that moment of euphoria, and then we'd say, next moment, whatever it is.
No, I think
bring it on.
I think it means that when you have a moment of euphoria, fully embrace it. In fact, this is fantastic. You know, I remember
be present to
before.
it.
You know, I think one thing we have learned is being with people that you love and enjoying their company is euphoric. I remember we were on holiday with our friends last year, and we were sat there at this table with people who we've known for a long time, who we loved, and who loved us.
Listening to music
and talking but nonsense. And I had this moment thinking, this is what heaven must look like. Heaven must look like this, because I can't imagine being happier than I am right now. But you only know that because you've had moments where you were in despair.
But you didn't mind the despair, did you?
Well, only because you know...
accepted the despair.
Yeah, only because you know that the two are just imposters.
Two sides of a coin.
Two sides of a coin. You can't really feel euphoria unless you feel despair, because you have nothing to compare the euphoria to.
Yeah, and you're not always, and I would say I'm not always. I have ego for sure, but I am not always looking for euphoria.
No.
I could take it or leave it.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't look for it. But
no, and it's fine. Like,
but it's nice when it comes, though.
It's nice when it comes, but I'm not chasing euphoria.
No,
I'm chasing peace.
I think people,
presence.
I think it's absolutely right. Chase equanimity.
Yeah,
chase equanimity.
Good word.
Absolutely.
Good word.
Chase
equanimity.
Look for balance, right? Yeah. Hello, I love you guys. I don't. That's very sweet, but if you
Tara, I think I love you too. I love everybody. I hate nobody. So I've managed the first one in that book.
I'm going to do a list.
I don't hate anybody.
No, I think hate's strong.
I hate the woman who had a fight with me for a turkey in
Waitrose.
In Waitrose about 12 years ago. I've forgiven her, but I have not forgotten.
No. She
fought me for a turkey.
Christmas Eve, man.
Christmas Eve. Who does that?
Well, you, clearly. A person, yes, there we go.
Equanimity, yeah. So,
well, that's a really good point. Progress, not perfection, from AJW.
I love that.
Yes,
because
it's all in the journey.
Absolutely, and we should be proud of the fact that all of us, because if you're listening to this, you are definitely on that journey. We are all on that journey to wanting to progress, and it is divine, and I love it. And with every time I fall, I'm grateful for falling, because I know
that's what the learning is.
I'm getting closer. I'm learning, I'm growing. And there was a time that would have seemed inconceivable. I wouldn't have even understood what that meant, you know. And now to be in that place with people like you, who are all on that journey, is just... Actually, that's my euphoria.
Well...
You know, it feels so good.
Come back to people, you know, like you guys. I think the important thing is... Hold on.
How old?
No, how did you meet? We'll come back to that. I'm in the middle of something quite profound here. Okay, is that having people like you guys, okay, it means that when you fall, you have support. Can you imagine what it would be like if you fell and you had no one to talk to or tell that to, or say, someone to say to you? Because you can say it to yourself, that's fine, if you have great reserves of resilience. But it's nice to have someone say to you, don't worry, this too will pass. You can tell yourself that, but when you're in the moment, you can't actually rationalise that thought. When you have people around you say, look, give me your hand, let's talk about this, we'll work our way through it, you know, that is gold. And you guys kind of do that for us, you know. And we hope you guys have people around you who will offer you a hand and say, well, you know, don't worry, you know, this thing that's happened, it will pass, you know, you will come out.
And it always does, doesn't it?
Well, it passes, or you accept it. Acceptance is key, right?
Acceptance is key.
So we hope you have you guys. So come on, I know you're dying to tell Gerald how
Bittu tells a fake story, because our story is quite boring. So he tells a fake one. Basically, I was 21 and he was 23. And a friend invited me to an engagement party.
No, it's the other way around. It was one of your relatives.
A friend invited me to an engagement party. Binky.
Oh, okay.
Binky,
yeah.
Invited me to her brother's engagement, and Pinky's cousin
Sham,
invited Bittu, and he phoned Bittu and said, "There's some hot birds here. Do you want to come to this party?" And Bittu
it was a long time ago.
It was
a different time.
People used that language then, and there was no.
And I was younger. I was 23.
He was 23. So Bit said, "Yeah, all right, I'll come down."
No, I didn't say that. I said, "I don't want." It was a Sunday night. I don't want to go.
Oh.
And he said, "There's a free bar."
Oh, okay, there's a free bar. And then Bittu came. And I saw him there and I thought, God, he's got an odd dancing style. I remember noticing him.
Odd but fantastic, I think.
Okay. And I remember my friend said to me, he's gorgeous. And I said, okay. And then the next day she phoned me and said, he wants your number.
She wasn't wrong.
She wasn't wrong. And then the next day she phoned me and said, he wants your number. And my parents were really strict. I was not allowed out. But they were going to India for 2 weeks. They were leaving on Valentine's Day. And this never happened. They would never leave together because they were super strict parents, and I was supposed to be a good Indian girl. But the minute they left, I said to Bittu, yeah, let's go out for a date. And that was 1980 something.
1890, I think, wasn't it?
Huh? 1890s. It was 1989, I think. And it was Valentine's Day, and we went out. And that first night that we went out, I said to him, you are going to be my husband. We are going to get married.
Yes, went to Henry J. Beans
Henry J. Beans on the King's Road. And I said, we are going to get married. I had this feeling that he was the one. And it wasn't like well, actually it was jittery. It was a lovely feeling. But it was just such a sure knowing that this was the man I was destined to spend my entire life with. And we dated for 2 years. And then we got married. And yeah, I feel very, very lucky, actually, that we got to meet.
Yeah.
I feel very, very lucky. He's feeling so lucky that he's left the room.
I'm not left the room. I'm just going to get more drink. I need more drink.
Did I tell the story right?
Yes.
Yes, but because Bittu thought that was not that cool
It's
story.
not cool.
You hear of dating stories when people met, and they really love those dating stories. Sound really cool. So when people would ask Bittu, "How did you meet?" he would tell this lie of a story to make it sound cool. He would say, "I was at this party, and I saw this girl, and I thought she was gorgeous. I asked my friend for her number. We arranged a date, and Anita turned up, and it's not who I was expecting. I wanted to go out with her friend, but I went out with her anyway because he thought that story sounded cooler. I think that story sounds shallow and mean, and nothing's changed. He remained shallow and mean.
Mean, not shallow.
Yeah, mean, not shallow. Yeah. So anyway, that was 29 years ago. Yeah, 20.
No, it's more than that.
We got married 29 years.
Yes.
32 years ago that we met.
31 years
Oh,
ago.
yeah, 31 anyway. What does
Hello,
it
Jessica.
matter? Hi, Jessica.
You are a rebel. You were a rebel.
Did you both grow up in India? No, Shepherd's Bush.
I was born in India, then.
Shepherd's Bush and then Wembley. And Bittu was born in Jalandhar?
In a small town called the Sewer.
The Sewer?
No, don't say that. In Jalandhar.
And when we went to Jasua, there was it was a village. This is at the time was a village, and everywhere I looked, I kept seeing Bittus, because lots of them were related to you, right? In one way or another. Man, we're all related, aren't we? And everywhere I looked, I could see Bittus, and I thought, thank God he didn't stay in that place.
Oh, but I do. Excuse me. You're such a princess. All my sisters-in-law, including Jane, who's this sort of Amazonian, gorgeous 6-foot blonde, have been to the Sewer and stayed and loved the family and stayed in the bin. We call it the bin, the small town. Your Royal Highness here. You went there. She saw the place and said to the cab driver, "Keep the engine running. We're not staying." We stayed there. We had tea. Said hello to all the cousins, all the other versions of me, and left.
In fairness, that was 25 years ago. I'm a different woman now. I would tell the cab to come back the next day. I wouldn't. I would stay the night. I'd love to.
We've taken a cab from Delhi to.
I would love to meet your relatives now.
They are very sweet.
I would love to meet them. You know, we changed, right? We grow, and that there's a time for that rebellion, and there's a time for this. And
Tara Bray asked, what kind of champagne? Today we're having Prosecco, actually. We're on Prosecco today. Because Anita actually prefers Prosecco to champagne. She finds it a little bit sweeter.
Yeah, that sounds like what you would do. Good. We're going to go together. We'll share a cab.
So there was a question before. Actually, can you scroll down the questions?
You can. I never knew that.
Yes. So did we grow up in India? No, so I grew up in India, but I came here when I was very young. So I came here when I was 3 years old. But I remember my first. I remember the flight when it came over. It was the first time ever I had scrambled egg.
On the flight?
Yeah.
And what did you make of it? Do you remember the feeling?
I think because we were in a vegetarian household then. Because my father's vegetarian and his family were all vegetarian. So I'd never had any kind of non-vegetarian product. And I remember the taste was lovely.
Oh.
I still remember it. Can you imagine the things you remember? I remember having scrambled egg on the flight from...
What do you all remember? I know it's strange the things we remember. We grew up in Shepherd's Bush and then we moved to Wembley. My family moved to Wembley.
All the glamour spots.
Yeah. Wembley was... Yeah, it was not very glamorous, actually.
Well, that's when it had Europe's biggest council estate.
Council estate, yeah. And we didn't live
what
that...
was it called?
Chalk Hill Estate.
Chalk Hill Estate,
and we didn't live that far from there, but...
It's lovely now. The house is gorgeous.
But I grew up with 6 siblings, and that was a real blessing, actually. And
one of whom we have staying with us at the moment.
One of whom actually flew in
before lockdown.
2 days before lockdown, and then suddenly
you can't get back.
And it's tough, actually. It's tough to, it's one thing being locked in your own home, but being in somebody else's is tough. But
even his family.
Yeah, but this is a time of.
It is, yeah. In fact, someone is here with us today.
She cut Bittu's hair.
Yes, that's right.
Much
she did a
better
great job.
Much better than I would have.
Yeah, she did a great job, actually. So, someone's here at the moment, bless her. So, what are the lives? We've got loads of lives coming up next week. Don't be reading from the book.
Oh, I love this book. Why don't you want to read
because
from the book?
The thing is, you need to break it down. You can't be reading whole tracts from a book.
This one's not so long. This one is not so long. I'll just read one paragraph.
Chapter?
No, not a chapter. Take me too long. I'll read one paragraph and you tell me what you make
Read
of
a
it.
short paragraph.
Okay. It's not that short.
Oh, God.
Okay. Nevertheless, people devote all their time and energy to worldly acquisitions and enjoyment. They spend their lifetime in acquiring material wealth and trying to find enjoyment in what they have acquired.
Hold on, break that down. So there's nothing wrong with striving for material wealth.
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing. But the error people make is that thinking that will bring them enjoyment.
Yeah.
What it will bring them is perhaps security.
Momentary enjoyment.
And momentary enjoyment. So you can get a bit of a fix from there, but it will not bring you peace.
Well, they're not quite as polite about it in this book. They then say, so are the ignoramus, lost in the world of seeking bliss of the self in its reflected images.
Oh.
Do you get that?
So I think that means that you try and acquire these things which you hope will bring you joy and
Doris.
see yourself in them?
Yes. Try and find your value in them, I guess.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, so you think by having all these status symbols, they will...
bolster
your sense of self-worth. Mate, that's a rookie error.
Succumbing to peer pressure, you follow the same patterns of life.
Ooh. I remember once we knew, in fact, someone we knew who was worth a lot. He was very, very wealthy, and he always felt impoverished. And I asked him, so why are you always just going for more and more? He said, because among the people I know, they all have more than me.
That's a no-win situation.
It's a no-win situation.
Your worldly pursuits sooner or later lead you to despair.
Really?
You remain confused and confounded
as to why I've
why
got the Ferrari, I've got this big house, and there's still some void in me.
You need not... Thank you, translator.
No, I'm not translating.
No, I appreciate that.
Breaking it down for the peeps.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
You need not lie low in this state of despair. Wake up to the realities of life. Get wiser with the eternal truths. Use your intellect to examine the objects and beings that seem to have pleasure and joy.
So I guess people who you know around you who have pleasure and joy see what they're doing. But the thing is, that's very difficult now. With the Instagram generation, where you see these people who have this fantastic life, but it's a lie. It's a lie because you don't know. I remember when we had one of our flats shot in some fantastic magazine, and it was a lovely flat in Westbourne Grove, and
it looked so nice, didn't it?
But it was very small.
Yeah.
So they came and shot us sitting somewhere, and then she said, "Okay, we need more shots. What we'll do is we'll dress that same corner, and then when you come to print it, we'll flip the image so it looks like a different corner." So that was a lie.
Yeah.
You know, we had this tiny flat. It was a lovely flat, a tiny flat.
We perpetuated the lie.
We did. Sorry.
But
what I'm saying is, it's very hard not to see these fabulous lives on Instagram, or your friends sharing their holiday snaps, or friends, this fantastic night they had, and not be thinking, why isn't my life like that? And
therein lies the challenge. You've got to know it's an illusion and be at peace with it and say, okay, but this is my life and this is damn good. And if it's not damn good, what is it in my power to do about that? And I can't live their life.
No. And their life isn't necessarily...
But even if it is good on them, but it's not my life, right? I'm on a different trajectory to them because I think, I think we're all on the elevator at different points in time. We'll all go up and we'll all come down. Nice analogy?
Kind of.
Yogi
Bear has joined us as well.
Hi, Yogi. Oh, hi, Yogi Bear. James was telling me about you the other day, Yogi Bear. Nice to connect.
Yeah, James, we like James.
We like James. Use your intellect to examine the objects and beings.
Still doing this?
Yes.
Okay.
That seem to have pleasure and joy. Study them carefully. Understand their hollowness.
Oh, that's a good one. Yes.
And look for the real source of happiness within you. Seek the supreme self, the abode of eternal peace and bliss. I like it. I like it. That's what you got to try and do. And if you think, I can't stop smiling, that's so typical of a Taurian. Yeah, he's a Taurian too. They do smile a lot. I love that. They kind of, they're quite content, aren't they?
I love being a Taurian. I don't know all the signs.
I love this song, and it makes me cry.
What song is it? Is it Seasons in the Sun?
No, it's
joy,
it makes me cry
because
that one. I have these visions of singing it really well.
What is the song?
And Bittu's playing tabla to it because it has tabla. What she's saying is, if I died in this very moment, I couldn't ask for anything more. Want to stay right here till the end of time.
Who's it by?
Till the world stops turning. Want to love you more.
Blimey.
Who is it?
Singing now as well.
This is not singing.
Billie Eilish.
No, it's not Billie Eilish.
It is. I love you. Oh, no, Lamb.
Lamb. The group is, or maybe the song's called Lamb. Who is that?
Gorecki.
Gorecki. Gorecki. Just listen to this song. Oh, it just moves me to tears because it kind of feels like now, like if we are all lucky enough that this can be a perfect moment. We are all lucky enough because we're protected, right? We have shelter, we have food, we have a level of freedom.
We have love.
We have love, and it just makes me cry. And so in this moment, the person who's on the yacht or doing something else, I don't want to be on that yacht. I don't want their life in this moment. Of course, there are moments when I feel less than, but it's nothing to do with what someone else is doing. It's my own less than. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Do you agree with that, Hunt?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, if you're not happy in your own life, you can't be happy in anyone else's life, so you might just be happy in your own life.
Absolutely. No wonder you look at those things like that, because you're not content in your own life. Stop focusing on them and focus on yourself.
Yep, I agree.
That's it, It's you do you, as they say.
You
do you, girl. Okay, so, would you like any more reading?
No.
What would you like then?
Okay, let's talk about what lies... In fact, so one thing we didn't say is the yoga we had last Sunday.
She's brilliant. And the one tomorrow, Sam,
yes,
she is amazing. She's going to do yoga, she's going to do breath work, and she's going to do meditation.
Excuse me, I do the breath work around here.
She's going to do it during the yoga class.
Okay.
It will be phenomenal. So it's phenomenal.
I'll be interested to see
So
that,
it's
actually.
10 a.m. tomorrow morning for about 40 minutes. So if you can join.
Wow, okay, yeah.
It'd be
40
fantastic.
minutes is
a good rounded.
Yeah, that's a good time for a yoga class. And do we know who it is?
Of course, it's Sam.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. We've been so lucky. We've had yoga every week for the last 3 weeks.
What is coming up? Yeah, so yoga tomorrow.
Yep.
Bittu will do breath work again on
Tuesday.
Doris on Tuesday
And Thursday
and
at
Thursday.
8:30.
And if you guys think that's a little bit late for you, we can shift it to 8. So
I think
you just let
8:30 because
us
I think
know.
people are not back at work yet fully.
Yeah.
So it's a good time for people.
They're all dressed and ready.
Yeah, exactly right.
And then we've got cooking curry on Wednesday. She'll be making aloo matar, which is potatoes and peas.
Yeah.
We're going to put a recipe up on our Instagram very soon and on our blog, I guess. So you can see the ingredients that you'll need and you can buy them ahead of time and cook with
Fantastic.
her. So she'll be cooking and I will... Very good to... I don't know. Tell me. I can't...
Why? Don't squint. Let me do it. You carry on.
Do it. So she'll be cooking and you could cook with her. I'll be listening and talking because Oh, yummy. I know. Aloo matar is yummy. I'll be talking because I can't cook and be engaged with somebody else at the same time. I don't have it in me. Like, I can't do that thing. Can you do that thing? Who can do that thing? I can't do that thing.
It looks a bit vulgar, what you just said.
So we've got her coming on Wednesday.
Who that is again?
Cooking curry.
Cooking curry, exactly right.
And then...
what time? Do we know what time on Wednesday?
5 o'clock,
oh,
5
fantastic.
p.m.
Time for dinner.
Time for dinner.
Aloo matar well made is delicious.
I make it well.
You do, you make it very well. You know, it's one
I'm
of those
a very
things,
good cook.
it's basically
Indian food, nothing else.
Potatoes and peas, right? But well made it is gorgeous. With a bit of chapati or maybe even rice. Or, you know, I like it as a very fine broth. I like it as a soup, personally.
Nice.
But anyway.
What did that say?
Beautiful dress.
Oh, thank you so much. It's from a market in France.
We went there.
Oh, do we all miss going away to
We do.
France or wherever? I'm okay now, but if we can't go anywhere this year, I will miss it. I look forward to it.
I know.
But I think what will happen is we'll have fewer holidays for longer.
Well,
so,
if you have to
and that's a good
quarantine,
thing.
you have to quarantine at either end.
What's Doris saying?
For me, it's early, almost lunch.
Oh, where are you, Doris?
Yeah.
Where are you?
Starts in Portugal.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know. It's so nice that we can all be in different places and communicate like this. It's so amazing.
So that's on Wednesday, right?
And then after that, yoga again the following Sunday. And then we haven't booked yet beyond that. We will.
Yeah.
Because James was saying to us, we're doing too many lives. We need to pipe down a bit and just do maybe 3 a week. So I actually... Oh, New York! Oh, New York! Start spreading the news. New York!
If you just
How are you
talk,
doing in New York?
I know, New York, it's been quite hard hit.
How
right?
are you doing, Doris?
Is it? Have they finished lockdown yet? New York? I think we don't know.
We don't know. So, what was I saying before?
This is the thing. If you just carry on talking, then I'll do the comments. Because otherwise...
Jessica, New York. How is it in New York? Oh, God. Do you know what I love? I had this epiphany this week. I'm in...
Tennessee.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Which is southern, but I'm not sure it's at different times. But I think Tennessee, is bared up okay.
Good, I'm glad you're fine.
Yeah, I think Tennessee's been okay.
So I had this epiphany when we were doing the lives, actually, and it was such a wonderful epiphany. There was a time we still are, we get approached by a lot of VCs about buying our business. Probably every 3 weeks, I'd say, we get an email saying, how would you like to sell your business? And I have to say there was a time when I was very influenced by that, and I would say, Bittu, what can we do to get our revenue up to the level that is even more exciting for a VC? Because, you know, they look at revenue as one of the parameters. And this week I had an epiphany and I thought, you know what, I want to... And Gerald, you were part of that, if you're still there and you haven't gone off
Gerald, Anita loves
boredom.
you.
I do. We're gonna go to Varanasi together one day. But I had an epiphany that actually I would love Mauli to be my life forever, really, because it's my teacher, because I get to connect with like-minded people.
We're not going to sell, don't worry.
We're not.
As long as there's breath in my
and
lungs.
it just made me realise how much I love what we do, and I don't need to worry about listening to what other people want it to be. We just need to make it what we want it to be.
Yes.
What's heartfelt, and that's where we began the journey. But every
Can
now
you
and
imagine
then...
if someone came in and said, guys, what you need to do is you need to start doing X, or, you know, sell, I don't know, foot cream or something. Okay, maybe one day we will sell foot cream, but we want to sell foot cream when we're ready. Not because someone's come in and done the numbers.
Because it really is better than anything that's out there.
And we want to make stuff that's really good.
Yeah, and so even yesterday, the day before, we changed our website homepage.
Oh yes, please, if you haven't seen it.
It looks so nice, but we're basically doing what is in our heart, and as long as that earns us a basic income. No, of course, I don't want to be doing it and we're losing money, right? As long as it earns us a basic income, what a rich life we are living.
Yes, I agree.
What a rich life.
And I think the epiphany we've had is because we haven't really done lives until the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And it's now because we speak to our people more, people who love us more. We realise, well, because before we were in a vacuum almost.
Yeah, we're not really although we get great. Great testimonials,
reviews. Yeah,
great reviews.
That's true.
But the epiphany was just do what feels right. Continue doing what feels right, and don't listen to what people tell you about do this, do that, and the other. We will lose the heart of it, and we don't want to lose the heart of it. You know, you can get the products in New York. You can get them in New York.
Yeah,
I think
Jessica said, actually, Net-a-Porter do one-day delivery in New York.
And Net-a-Porter is now back online,
yes,
I believe.
Yeah, they really are. All
so
the
you
territories.
can
So
get
Hong Kong never went down, but the other territories didn't, but now worldwide.
All over America, you can get them in. If you buy them from Net-a-Porter, it's probably better than buying them from us because you pay less P&P, I think.
In the States, yeah.
In the States, unless you spend over a certain amount and then
and
P&P.
they haven't got all the products. So if it's a product
that
you
they've
can't,
got this now.
They have got that, yeah, exactly right.
This
so
is
if
amazing.
it's a product you can't find on Net-a-Porter, then by all means come to our site. But really, if you're in the States, getting it on Net-a-Porter means you get next day delivery. The prices are the same.
I went to Net-a-Porter, but they
don't
have
it available. Really, last week.
Oh wow! Okay, I think they just placed an order this week. But inbox us if there's anything you want that they don't have. We'll get on to them and say, can you order it?
Absolutely.
So actually, and also tell us, because all our products are 100% natural, right?
Yeah.
And we don't know whether you demand 100% natural or you demand nearly natural. For instance, we're looking at doing toothpaste, right? Because I don't want to use Uma. Hello, Uma.
Just carry on.
Okay, just talk to Uma. I don't want...
We can come back to Uma.
No, I won't remember.
Because you can scroll down, dear.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. So, Net-a-Porter... No, toothpaste.
You see, this is why I say just carry on talking.
Toothpaste. You can get tablets, right? We've had samples made of tablets where you just bite it and then you add your toothbrush and water, right? So you're not wasting water in the tube. But it is more elementary than having a lovely, sexy tube. So how far do you want us to go in our pursuit for natural?
Okay.
And for sustainable, should I say?
Mrs. I love people whose name is Mrs. So-and-so. I love that. It's so traditional. I
like that, Mrs.
Mrs. Sasa. Okay.
I like
a family
that,
business
Mrs.
is a special...
I agree.
Thing nowadays. I try to buy from independents even more since lockdown. I absolutely agree with
wonderful.
that.
I mean,
we've had a big movement in our neighbourhood actually.
Yes.
To support your local businesses because so many cafes was closed and restaurants, and then they opened just selling fruit and veg or takeaways. And people said, don't get your Uber Eats or from the pizza place down. Get it from your local restaurant who's going to struggle with a family business. Because what happens is you get a chain opening up who will employ 2 or 3 people and pay them minimum wage. Your family business will support a whole family and pay them more, hopefully.
But our neighbourhood's always been very good at that. We live in an area where people do support their neighbourhood, but now I think more people are waking up to that. And another thing I realised is that in our business, we would have investors coming in and saying, you don't want to give the pound to charity. Like, we give a pound on every product we sell, right? We don't make a big deal of that because we give it because we can afford to give it, right? So, but that's our...
Well, the VC say we can't afford to give it. We do it because of Million on.
We do it because, well, I think there's good intention in the product because there's good intention because it's pure. Yep. There's good intention because it's really good product. There's good intention because somebody else also benefits when you purchase it because we're all connected.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't someone else benefit?
There's a good intention.
There's a thread that connects us all, and
I agree.
That allows us to do that. And again, some investors don't like that. So finally, I've thought, goodbye investors, have fun. We're doing our thing and we're enjoying it. And that's as it's going to stay. Unless one day we found a partner who was aligned with us.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see. But now now that's gone.
You guys have given us love for Mauli. We've always had the love, but you've
rekindled.
I think so. Because we've been able to connect with people and you feel the love radiates both ways, right? So we really have felt that at the moment.
Yeah.
This is curious. So Jessica's just reaffirming that Net-a-Porter are back now because they were in lockdown. But Doris said she got her product in Bloomingdale's.
Really? Doris, I don't think they sell our product. You've been loving Mauli all this time when it's actually somebody else, Doris. They don't sell our product. I wish they did.
Yeah.
But no, they don't sell our product.
And in Spring Street. I think we knew about Spring Street, didn't we?
Is Spring Street Space NK?
Possibly.
They did have it. And I'll be honest with you, we love Space NK in the UK and in the US, and they put us in 5 Space NKs in the US. But to be honest, we really needed to be there and nurture that relationship. We kind of let them lie on a shelf there, and I don't think they did terribly well there. People didn't really know.
We didn't have the bodies.
We didn't have the manpower, so we couldn't do
true.
it. But, you know, you live
But
in
we
that.
will be in a big way in the States. Because the States...
In time,
yeah. We will. We decided we can't do it piecemeal. We have to go in all guns blazing because
like
people would love our product, I think. Okay. I love the packaging, but the most important thing is the fragrance. That's a good point. Because when we started it, we worked with aromatherapists. We thought we want to make this product that works, but smells amazing. And so we have had it as a key part of
because your senses, your senses play an important part in
really
how
do.
you feel, right? Because as we say in Ayurveda, everything is connected. So you can't have a product that does good, but then is not very enjoyable to the senses.
I agree with that.
It's a whole...
That's always has been a problem with Ayurvedic problems out of India, is that they do work, they are amazing.
Some of them.
Yeah, but they are hard work if you have Western sensibilities. Yeah. In India, like my dad, for example, I said, Dad, what is this thing? He said, it works very well. I said, Dad, it smells terrible. And he said, you don't worry, it does the good job.
Is that how he talks?
No, actually kind of.
Yeah, he kind of does.
And so our thing was, okay, let's take that concept of a thing that really works, has all the fantastic ingredients, but let's make it smell a bit less terrible.
And let's make it in England, because this is where we live, and so there's a loyalty to...
But fewer air miles as well, right?
Yeah,
so another thing was,
miles.
really recycled or recyclable packaging. So hence we use these really these black tubes, which we started off because we thought these are tubes that are made from recycled paper and can be recycled, and they don't look amazing, but people love our black tubes.
Yeah, they're good because it's now what we're going to do away with the candle has cello wrap, and we put that because it's a white box, but we're going to do away with it, and we hope it travels okay to you.
Yeah.
But they
many varieties.
That's so true. Guys, did you go to Uma's question, Bittu?
Okay. This is from Tara Bray from Tennessee.
Hi, Tara.
Do you do the oil swishing? I can't recall what it's called. I love it. It draws toxins out.
Brilliant. Please do the oil swishing. Yeah.
Oil pulling.
Yeah, it's not very attractive to look.
We should do a tutorial on that,
With oil in our mouth.
I mean, don't do the tutorial. That would be gross, right?
Yeah.
But just talk about it.
That would be a good party game, wouldn't it? Trying to...
No, it wouldn't. What parties you go to? You can say parties that I go to. We get the same parties. I mean, a lot of them are Shalendras parties.
So, oil pulling is brilliant, but you don't need to do as long as, the Vedic scriptures prescribe, because we don't have time for that. That's quite hardcore. So even just a couple of minutes a day is, phenomenal. Oil pulling, tongue scraping, amazing to do that. Amazing. There's simple things that really have such a profound impact on your day. And the simplest things are the best things, right? You just got to get into the habit. You'll do them. You just got to get into the habit.
That's true.
You have to honour this body that you've been given. You have to honour it. Nobody else is going to do it for you, right? It's a sacred body.
I think that's a mistake people make. They think that they can abuse their body, and all they have to do is go to the doctor or get a pill or get some medicine or get a remedy, and that will set them straight again.
Or do panchkarma once a year. And that is very beneficial. But if then you come back to your old habits, then come on, commit to yourself. Anyway, I'm saying it like you don't. I know you guys do. You wouldn't be here if you didn't. But we need to commit to ourselves, because if we do that, we will come to every exchange from a higher place, and we'll be doing a favour to our loved ones as well.
Doris says she gets the mask. I love the mask.
Is amazing, isn't it, Doris? A bit messy, but amazing.
No, you can use the mask. I use it once a week, but someone actually, and we did say this early on, we kind of lost that message, is just add a little bit to your face wash. You can use our face wash, which is amazing, natural, and smells amazing, but if you have another face wash that you use,
I mix it with the cleanser. It's really good with the cleanser. Really good, because the oil kind of binds the powder.
Well, the face wash is the same.
Yeah.
Just try it. Try it with a bit of face wash. Let us know how you get on.
Can you?
Red Ruby 17. She
Hi,
loves
Red
her
Ruby.
do you know who Red Ruby is?
I've seen Red Ruby
Yeah.
before. Yeah, nice to
She
see
said
you.
it earlier on in the exchange, but she said it again that she loves our products.
Thank you,
Very
Red
nice.
Ruby.
Thank you.
That
We
means
appreciate it.
everything.
Can you do a range for professional skin salons?
Yes. Well.
What you didn't know we were in the Bulgaria hotels worldwide? You didn't know that?
Bless her heart. No, she didn't. Yes, we do. Bless her. I apologise for this ignoramus, as they called it in the book.
Apart from the Bulgaria hotel,
We're in the Bulgari. We're in the, it's Bulgari, darling.
Sorry,
it's
darling.
Bulgari, darling. We're in the Bulgari, and we're in other spas as well.
Yeah.
What we do is we do the same product, but we do professional sizes. So
that's true.
if you're interested, absolutely, we do.
But we do
them.
special
And actually,
professional SKUs as well.
for spas, remember, spas are going to be really thinking about touch. And that's where this baby is phenomenal.
We have a
because
larger
the
version of spas as
therapist
well.
will be able to massage the body. For some people who don't want touch, this will provide a really good solution.
For facials as well.
For facials. We use this in spas for facials, and we use it for the healing reflexes in the feet. So you can buy this on our website. And
Also, we have poultices as well.
we have poultices
We don't
as
sell
well,
them online for retail,
Yeah.
but for professionals, we have a.
So we
our
have
own
the
poultices.
size, and we have the protocols as well, and they are excellent.
The protocols are amazing. We've had them. We've worked on those for literally for years.
From the beginning of time, refining and refining.
Yeah.
As we grow, the protocol evolves. As we get feedback, it evolves, but it isn't.
So again, we try to
excellent
give
protocol.
a third dimension. We've tried to incorporate some not meditation, but thoughtfulness in with that. And the Mauli is a part of the ritual as well when it comes to spas.
Please get back to Uma's question. I feel really bad about
I'm
that.
sorry, Uma's question. What is Uma's question? There wasn't a question from someone called
maybe
Uma.
I couldn't read properly.
I think
Guys, we've only got 3 minutes to go, so if
again,
there's anything
remember,
you've got left to
if
ask,
you know who this is, I saw answers, please, as to who this might be. Yeah.
you're going to have to reveal it soon because we'll be
Oh, well,
leaving.
yeah. We use toothpaste, which is in a jar. What is toothpaste?
Yeah. I thought about the jar, but I thought, we developed one in a jar. It's sitting in our MPD, but the problem with it is that I wondered whether it's just too finicky. And it's quite a lot of faff to open the jar and then, put the toothpaste in. And then, I don't know, for me, I felt like for some people it might be too much of a faff, which is why we thought we'd offer the tablet and the tube version. Maybe we offer both so that you have a choice. But I know that there is a growing number of people who like the
Quickly, just
paste.
Red Ruby says products in Mauritius. Wow, I didn't. Hello to Mauritius. We ship worldwide, so do look at the site. But yeah, I mean,
We were approached by 2 really incredible spas in Mauritius, but the problem was getting it there.
yeah.
Through the authorities was quite challenging. So we're going to come back to that.
So Doris says apparently we are in Bloomingdale's. Who knew?
How strange is
well,
that, Doris? We did not know.
And that's basically on Spring Street from Jessica.
That's great. That's good.
Gerald, bless your heart. We wish you would come and live with us. Your
Gerald,
products nourish
come
the
and
soul.
live with Gerald. Come and live with us. You're
I'm gladly.
soul brother from
I'd
another
gladly go to
mother.
New York to promote Mauli for you, Mrs. Sarside's.
Thank you,
blimey.
Mrs. We would love that. We would love that.
Yes.
It means everything. We've only got 1 minute, so tell them who your T-shirt.
Nicely said, Gerald. I went to Spring Street with my friend, but they have a few SKUs, not many. Yeah, fair enough.
When you go to Spring Street, can you say to them, "Come on, get some product, darling"? I don't think it will
done
amount to
something,
anything.
yeah.
What have you done, my darling? There you go.
Right,
Right. We've got 1 minute, so you need to tell them who your T-shirt.
Oh, talk to us about your amazing shawl. Oh, Gerald, that's a
Oh,
really good
Gerald,
point.
the shawl.
Next time we will bring the shawl. That's a good point. We must talk more about the shawl. The shawls are.
Even though they're nearly sold out.
They are nearly sold out. They were a labour of
We'll
love.
have more.
They were a labour of love because
When
they are
India,
hard
when
to
India
make.
gets back to normal, we'll have more.
They were a labour of love, the shawls.
1 minute remaining. What is your T-shirt?
I'm not going to tell you.
You have to tell. You said you'd tell.
Can you
Thank you,
please
guys.
repeat the swishing part? Thanks.
So, oil pulling is good for gum decay. It's good because you're working your muscles. It's good for getting bacteria off the tongue. It's good
Along
for...
with tongue straightening.
it's good for
Which oil
just
do you
strengthening
use?
the
Which
gums.
oil do you use?
You can use sesame oil.
Okay,
You can use coconut oil.
Can you do a tutorial on that? Just not showing, but just talking.
We could talk about it. That's a very good idea. Maybe Bittu on one of your meditation sessions you could go over.
I promise people next time I'll talk about neti pot.
Oh yeah, he's going to talk about, he loves his neti pot.
I love a neti pot.
I need to learn how to use it from you. Maybe I need to convert to using a neti pot. Bittu, you really must...
This is Cat Bug. Cat Bug is a cartoon character. And
for 8-year-olds.
If your children are familiar with TikTok, they'll know about Cat Bug. Yes, so this is Cat Bug. That's all. You know what? It probably wasn't worth the wait, but now you know.
Cat Bug.